wine lady, and tonight I'm talking about pairing wine with Southwestern food. Now, that might seem kind of weird because usually you drink what? Beer, tequila, I don't know with Southwestern food, but I'm making Southwestern food tonight, and I always drink wine with dinner, so I pretty much have to come up with something that's going to be good. Now, I'm going to use kind of a reverse method tonight, and you're going to hear me walk through it. By reverse method, I mean I'm going to eliminate all the things that I know won't work, and that'll kind of lead me to what will work. Now, what am I making tonight? I'm making fish tacos. I've got my tortillas, I've got this fabulous smoky, chipotle, creamy, mayonnaise-y thing. I've got a tomatillo and avocado. I've got this citrus glaze to drizzle over the fish. So, lots of flavors here, lots of flavors. So I said to myself, what on earth am I going to drink with that? Well, I thought about whites first, and I can't get my head around doing a white with this kind of food. Chuck and I, we always have red with our main course, and besides, while fish seems to be like the predominant thing in a fish taco, it really isn't. It's all these strong, spicy flavors that I just told you about. If I were going to consider a white, it would probably be something like a Verdejo from Spain, something kind of crisp and citrusy. I wouldn't do anything with oak. Like I said, this is the reverse method. No oak. Oak in a white would just conflict with all the flavors. It wouldn't let the citrus and all those things show. So it would, if it was a white, it would probably be one of those European citrusy, dry, kind of minerally unoaked whites. But I mean, I like red. What can I say? So I started thinking about red wines. Now, using the process of elimination I talked about, you know, there's Cabernets. There's those reds that have lots of tannic structure, lots of dryness on the end, and I thought, I'm not seeing that. Even though fish isn't the dominant flavor, any tannic red wine just kills fish. It brings out that metallic taste in fish. It's the worst possible combination. So, forget any red that has a lot of tannin. So what does that leave? It would leave things like Zinfandel, like Pinot Noir, like maybe some kinds of Shiraz. Okay, Zinfandel I think would be way too fruity, right? It's got all that blackberry and blueberry. I'm thinking it's going to be too heavy, too high in alcohol, too jammy for all these nice crisp flavors. So forget the Zin. Syrah, I just started the evening with a California Syrah that was nice and fruity, but again I think too kind of raspberry flavored for all this stuff. So I've got a Spanish red here. There are some Spanish reds that are not oaked at all, which is kind of unusual for red wines. I sell one called Borsao that has all this bright cherry flavor. It has no oak, so there's nothing to interfere with my flavors in my food. It's got this bright fruit flavor. I think that would be one good match. Now the other good match that's really blown me away, because I had never considered this. I had a bottle of wine here that I got when we were traveling through Colorado. We discovered Colorado wine country, and if you're a loyal fan, you might have seen my YouTube video on road trip wines. Well, this is one of the wines we bought then. It's by Plum Creek Winery in Southwestern Colorado. I just stuck my nose in it. I had a taste. It's got that same style as I was telling you about in the Spanish reds. Light, fruity, not oaky, not too high in alcohol, not jammy at all. I'm thinking this just could be a really nice match for this. So, I'm going to, let me get a taste first. I can't talk that long without drinking wine. This is pretty darn good. I'm thinking this is what I'm going to do with our fish tacos. I'll be making them in about 5 minutes, pulling the fish off the grill and putting them together, so I will let you know in my next video how it worked out. Cheers, guys.